So I got a rubber band ball, and then I got some rubber bands to make it bigger. This is it next to a tennis ball. This is it next to the same tennis ball. This is it. This is it. This is it. And here's the ball. Is the ball. This is it.
And here's the rubber band ball.
This is it. This is what it looks like. This is it. And this is it. And yeah, I stopped the video here, but yeah, it went in the river. So I brought all the rubber bands to my grandparents' house to start over. So yeah, in the end, the ball only got this big. And this is how big it is now. And it looks like that. This is next to a tennis ball. So I had a bunch of rubber bands left over from rebuilding the ball. So I took all of them and started making a smaller ball. And this is it next to a tennis ball. It weighs about 7 pounds. This is the rubber band ball next to a tennis ball now. Anyway, this is next to a basketball afterward. This is it. This is the ball. This is the ball. This is what the ball looks like. And this is it. This is it. This is how big it is. My channel has passed 200 subscribers. So today I'm making a rubber band ball out of 200 rubber bands. This is next to a tennis ball and the big ball. Today I'm making a ball out of 250 rubber bands. And this is next to a tennis ball. Back to the big ball today. This is next to a basketball. I woke up yesterday morning to my channel at 303 subscribers. Just like the other two videos, I'm going to make a ball out of 300 rubber bands. This is it sitting next to my 200 subscriber rubber band ball. And here's the ball next to the chicken. Dalen Harris made this video the other day. And in that video, he said,
someone commented that I should make a second rubber band ball, and I already have 3. This one, and my giant place. And after a while, I was done. And it's pretty bouncy and weighs 17 pounds.
And mine weighs 12, so now I wanted to get it to 17, so that's what I'm going to try and do. And now mine weighs 13. And now it weighs 15 pounds. The ball is now officially the same weight as Dalen Harris' ball. 18.4 pounds. 20.3 pounds. And this is the ball next to a basketball, and next to Piper. Right before I upload the video with Piper, my channel hit 400 subscribers. Today I'm making a ball out of 400. And here it is next to my other subscriber rubber band balls. So back in rubber band ball part 22, I took this pile of rubber bands and turned it into this rubber band ball. And I don't think I've shown it since, but today I took it apart because I have a better idea for it. So at the end of rubber band ball part 1, the ball looked like this, and today I want to recreate that ball. And here it is finished. Whenever I take the rubber band ball places, rubber bands always come off of it. And now I have a lot of rubber bands in this box. So I dumped them out, started turning them into a rubber band ball, and here it is next to a rubber band ball. This is what the ball looks like now, 21.5 pounds. This is what the big rubber band ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like. The weight is 24.8 pounds now. It should be about 25 pounds now. So today I got the idea to take some snow, wrap our bands around it, and let it melt to see what would happen. And this is what it ended up looking like. It's not really anything special or different than the other rubber band balls. And the ball looks like this now. Cutting apart a rubber band ball. This is what the ball looks like now. Over the past few days, my channel has quickly grown from 478 subscribers to 500. Today, I'm making a ball out of 500 rubber bands. And here it is next to my other subscriber balls. And this is what the ball looks like now. And now the ball is over 25 pounds. This is what the ball looks like now. And it weighs about 30 pounds. So you got some rubber bands and a pen. Sat down on a live stream and started placing them. And something happened while I was placing it, and it doesn't really work as a pen anymore, so I might have to make a third one. And this is what the ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like. This is next to a basketball. Today I want to remake the ball from part 10. And this is it next to the big ball. This is what the ball looks like now. It's apparently 1/3 of the way to 100 pounds. This is what the pen looks like, and yes, it does work. So I got these rubber bands for my birthday, but they're way too small for the big ball. But if I dump them out, each bag has different colors in it. I'm going to make different rubber band balls, all one color. This is what the blue ball looks like. This is what the green rubber band ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like. Black rubber band ball. Purple rubber band ball. Dark green rubber band ball. And this is what the ball looks like now. And this is what the ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like. This is what the ball looks like now. What you just saw was a recap of the past almost a year in 4 minutes, from building a nearly 50-pound rubber band ball to 22 other rubber band balls and pens. So this video, I'm going to make something that symbolizes all the way from part 1 to what I believe is the first ever rubber band ball part 100 on YouTube. So if you haven't heard this already, basically my plan for part 100 is to go back to all of my videos, look at each video individually, and pick out a color to represent the video. Then I add it to the list, and at the end I'll make a rubber band ball out of all those colors. Some of the episodes will be pretty obvious to pick a color, but others might not be as obvious. And after 3 almost hour-long live streams, I got the sheet completed. and I was ready to start building the ball. But first, I'm going to take you through how we got here. So I'm going to very briefly go over the reasoning for every video and why I picked that color. And the way we're going to keep track of it is with this 10 by 10 grid and slowly filling in each square as we go. Starting off with part 1. By the end of part 1, the ball looked like this, which is primarily blue. So that's what I chose for this color. So for part 2 and 3, I didn't really do anything, but in part 4,
I decided to color the ball black with permanent marker.
So part 2 and 3 are both tan, and part 4 is black. Part 5 I filmed completely outside, so it's going to be green. Part 6 I use these red, yellow, and blue rubber bands, so we're doing red. Part 7 we roll it down the driveway, and so that's going to be tan. Part 8 was the cement, so that's white. Part 9 was the same thing with the tar. Part 10 I put the colored bands on again, so that's black and red. Part 11 was kind of a weird video. I just grabbed rubber bands anywhere I could find them. One of them was my coat pocket, so blue. Part 12 I got 2 of these rubber band balls, so I had to pick a color from them, and I just chose purple. 13 was the same logic, and I chose white. 14 I went in the river, so I chose blue for water. 15 I was rebuilding the ball, and you can see this pile has a lot of green in it. 16 I was still rebuilding the ball, and this pile has a lot of yellow. 17 I talked about the rubber band pen, which has some red on it, and it was originally red, so red. 18 I didn't do much, so tan. 19 the ball randomly turned blue, so blue. 20 I brought it up on my roof, so green because outside. 21 I compared the ball to the cat, so black. 22 I made this ball, which has a lot of yellow on it. 23 I weighed the ball at the scale, and I didn't have gray, so I used black. 24 I put on this table, so I'm doing blue. 25 I did this long math thing with the white background, so we're just going to do white. 26 we launched this Coke can, so we're going to do red. 27 I added colored bands, so we did pink, because that was a color we didn't really have yet. 28 I compared it to a basketball, so we're doing orange. 29 I did this, so we're going to do black. Part 30 was 100 subscribers, and the 100 in the title was red. 31 I just marked as tan. 32 was blue for the table. 33 was green for the towel. 34 was orange because it was a basketball video. 35 was blue because of the shirt for no reason. 36, 37, and 38 I didn't really do much. 39 and 40 were both subscribers, so they're all tan. Part 41 and part 42 were a 2-part basketball video, so they're both going to be orange. 43 I did this, and the first day on the map is yellow. 44 did this, and it's going to be tan. 45 was subscribers, so it's also tan. 46 was outside, so it's green. And 47 through 51 were all videos trying to beat Dylan Eras, so they're all going to be tan. 52 I used a new scale, so that's white. 53 through 55 I colored the ball, so we're doing blue, pink, and purple. 56 I compared the ball to Piper, so that's going to be white. 57 was this, so we're going to do yellow for the wall. 58 was 400 subscribers, so that's tan. 59 I remade the ball, so it's blue. And then I realized I had all of these off by 1, so I moved them over. Part 60 I made this ball, and there's a tiny bit of red in it. 61 and 62 I did these bands, so they're both tan. 63, 64, and 65 were all colored, so we did blue, pink, purple. 66 is a rubber band snowball, so that's white. 67 I added these black rubber bands. 68 I cut apart a rubber band ball, so that's tan. 69 I added these 4 yellow rubber bands. 70 and 71 are 500 subscribers. 72 and 73 I didn't really do a whole lot. And 74 was the band ball collection, so they're all tan. 75 was the second pen, which was white. 76 I just added these blue bands. 77 I added more color, so it's blue. 78 and 79 I redid the ball from part 10, so that's red and yellow. Part 80 is pink, and part 81 is the third pen, which is blue. Part 82 I made these 5 tan balls, and part 83 I made the extra purple one. Part 83 through 89 I colored the ball to blue, green, pink, black, purple, and dark green, so that's obviously the colors we're going to use. 90 I got 10 pounds of bands from Walmart, so that's blue. 91 through 93 I added those 10 pounds, so they're all tan. 94 I chose to be pink. 95 was another one of this ball, so I chose green. 96, 97, and 98 I colored the ball one color, so those are the colors we're going to use. 99 I just added more, so it's going to be blue, and we don't need a color for part 100. So I got out all the colors of rubber bands that I would need, double check that I had the right amounts, and set them out on the table in this pattern. This way I would easily be able to put them on in an even amount, so that one color isn't totally covering up the whole ball. And once I had everything ready, I started building the ball. The first bands I put on were just the blue and tan ones because that's what we had the most of, and I didn't want the finished one to be fully blue and tan. But then I started going down the rows and adding all the other colors. And after about 10 minutes I had finished, and this is what the ball looks like. So what is the plan for the future of this channel?
Well, I'm probably not going to focus as much on the giant rubber band ball and focus more on smaller rubber band balls. And I have a lot of cool ideas to use these bags that I have left to make different colored rubber band balls. I'm basically going to make rubber band balls that are different themes, and the first one I'm going to start after this video is YouTubers. Pretty much what I'm going to do for the YouTubers is look at their logos and pick out the colors that they use for their logos, then make rubber band balls out of them. And on screen is just some of the YouTubers I plan to use for this series.